Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother in the struggle. Now, coming right back at you. Before we begin, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say a couple of things. First, of course, do not forget the links that I will send you along with, and it's going to be quite a few links, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to prove my point beyond any shadow of a doubt of what I'm going to cover here today. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I'm going to ask you, please do not subscribe to this channel. I'm not about to come after subscribers. And if you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell, great. You'll be the first to get notification. But please do not subscribe to my channel. And then after you hear something that you may not like, then you unsubscribe. No, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear, what you would like to hear. I'm here to preach the gospel of God. Okay? Not my reality, because I'm a sinner. I'm an imperfect human being. Okay? I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to expose the evil in this plan, the God of this world, first of all, and then show you his plan. And so what I cover is just realities of things. Now you may suggest something to me that, hey, why don't you make a video about this? I'd be more than happy to. But for you to unsubscribe and then unsubscribe, who are you kidding? It's yourself. Because I'm not after, as you can see by the number of subscribers, ladies and gentlemen, this knowledge is only for the few. Because broad is the way that leadeth into perdition, and narrow is the way that leadeth into salvation, everlasting salvation, and few are they who will enter therein. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not play this game. It doesn't bother me. You are the one, whoever you are, making a fool of yourself. And it goes to show how bold you probably are with your life. Because this is not about, I'm not here to tell you what you would like or you want to hear. I'm here to show you and tell you the way things ought to be and the way things should be and why the things are the way they are. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk to you about the main agenda, and it has been the main agenda throughout history, the destruction of the black race, of the black people of the face of this earth. Now, mind you, and my God my God does not let me lie here. My Father is blacker than the night, than the darkness of the night. And I'm proud of it. Why? Because whatever the Creator chooses, we must relish and appreciate. We should relish in it and appreciate it. Because there's a reason. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the destruction of the black race, of the black people, because there's one race, and that is the human race. Okay, so when I say the black race, I mean God's, because they are the tribe of Judah. Yes, the Negroes in America came, and some that are left in Africa are from the tribe of Judah, believe it or not. Now, that doesn't mean that the white man is the devil, or that we hate the white man. No. Oh, no. Don't don't get me involved with those Israelites that are on your corner. Do not confuse me with them. No, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to tell you and show you that God loves everyone. In fact, the Gentiles, white people, will be saved too. It's not just us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're the chosen people and we are the only one. Yeah, we Hispanics, Native Americans, and black people are the only ones that are going to be saved. No, 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 no. Ladies and gentlemen, the people, regardless of the color of your skin, regardless of your background, regardless of your lineage, don't matter. What matters is how you live your life before the Creator. But yet, I will point out some facts that has happened throughout history. Okay? The black man was not black. He became black. And the Bible clearly says so. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have been living under the curse forever. If you don't believe me, just take a look at Deuteronomy chapter 28. Every time the Bible says that the tone of our skin changes, it tells you a reason why. If you go, for instance, to Job chapter 30th, verse 30th, 30, it tells you. If you go to Lamentation chapter 4 and 5, you're going to see it. And I believe it's chapter 6 and chapter 5. You're going to see in the Songs of Solomon, the first chapter, it tells you we became black. But yet that doesn't take away the fact that we are God's chosen people. Okay? So just because you changed your color of your skin changed, doesn't make you whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, what makes you is how you live your life. Are you aware of your history? Do you know your history as God's chosen people? In fact, the black man is the tribe of Judah. He became the biggest tribe out of all the tribes. In fact, it is the same tribe where Christ came out of, and King David and King Solomon, the wisest man that ever lived. But then you have to understand what happens way back in Genesis with the story of Esau and Jacob, which starts on chapter 25. Okay? And I believe it's on chapter 27 or chapter 32, that Esau says, I will avenge. My father will die one day, and I will avenge my brothers, what my brother has done by taking away my birthright when he actually gave it away. But that's how the devil works. So you got to go back. So to all my brothers and sisters out there, black, Hispanics, white people, you all part of the same. You are welcome into God's kingdom. Because we are all going to be judged according to how we have lived this short life. Because just in case you haven't noticed, we live on a temporary existence upon this planet. Okay? And you should not be afraid of death. because death is nothing but a sleep. You go to sleep, and then when you wake up, you will be in front of God, not in heaven, but here in the final judgment. But I'm going to go to some of the stuff that have happened through our existence, okay? Because I don't have time to tell you the names of the tribes. For instance, the Native Americans belong to the tribe of God, G-A-D. The Negroes in America are the tribe of Judah. The Mexican, Issachar. Cuban, Manasseh. Puerto Rico, Ephraim, and so on. I could just tell you a few of them off the top of my head, but I'm not going to go there tonight. We are talking about the obvious conspiracy and destruction of the black man and the black family in America, okay? And unfortunately, the devil is winning. The devil is winning, ladies and gentlemen, because we haven't stayed prayed up. We don't even know what that is. They believe in a God no longer exists. So the black people in America have been traumatized, have been psychologically warped, and conditioned to destroy each other before the big slaughter comes. And we have been worked almost to perfection. We have been psychologically worked so good that we are still believing the lies that the government cares about us. Like this man that is lost in the White House, Joe Biden. That the government cares about you, ladies and gentlemen, please wake the hell up. Let me give you a rundown, okay? And I probably will. I'm not even going to go there to who have been the entertainers through history. The gladiators in the Roman Empire, for instance. Your NFL player, your basketball player, your singers. I mean, come on, that's obvious. Okay? That is obvious how we've been used and abused. Here we go. First, let us begin in the desert, in Egypt, when God freed us from 400 years of slavery, because that's a lie. We suffer there. In fact, the name Egypt means servitude. You know, a servitude that you have to serve them. But it was not all of us. It wasn't all of our people. So in the desert, so once our Creator freed us through and being guided by Moses, another brother. What did we do? Didn't we mess things up back in Mount Sinai by worshiping another God? Let's leave it there. Now let's move forward to slavery. Do you think that slavery started back in 1619? When it first arrived here in America? No. Slavery was happening for a long, long time, way before that. And the people that profited the most were the Arabs. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Abraham's first son was Ishmael. But he was not the one that was going to inherit God's blessing. That was Isaac. And then Isaac is the father of Jacob and Esau. Esau is the Edomite system, the people that currently control this planet, or so they think. I mean, because they are obviously out of their freaking mind. Everywhere you go, these people are nuts. They come up with stupid things because that's, well, like father, like son. Edom was another crazy dude that worshiped the devil. I mean, this guy used to visit even witches back in the days. Okay, so in fact, remember, Jacob, Edom, which is Esau, which means red, which also means white people, but you know, there's no such thing as white men in the Bible. Okay, so slavery, ladies and gentlemen, happened way before them. The Arabs benefited the most. The United States did only 5% of all the slave trade. Number 3. Now let us move to the emancipation time back in 1865 by Abraham Lincoln. Ladies and gentlemen, that was another lie. He said it himself. You know, he slavery for Abraham Lincoln was something that he could negotiate with. He could easily give it up. You know, he says something to the effect, and I think I shared that with you, that if getting rid of if not getting rid of slavery meant that he would attack the South and would win it, he would still keep slavery alive and well. Something like that. Don't remember the exact words, but anyway. So emancipation was in 1865 was a lie. And then to prove it, before the civil rights movement, and even back in the 1920, 1930, ladies and gentlemen, our black people were being burned alive at the stake in public. That was their Broadway show, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let us move to the civil rights movement. I like to call it the civil rights lie. Because the only lady that I admire, the only person that I admire out of this movement was Mrs. Rose, who refused to give up her seat on a bus. Okay? So, but as far as Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin King Jr., ladies and gentlemen, he was used. Remember, because he was a Baptist reverend. He was a reverend. And who do you think control all the religions in the United States? Freemasonry. Remember, the United States is a Masonic nation, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know what Freemasonry is, I suggest you do your study. It's a nice face for Satanism, for Satan's worshiping, satanic worshiping. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to accept it or not, here's another reality for you. The United States is the second beast mentioned in the Bible. Whether you like it or not. And soon it will be destroyed. That's why we are beginning to see the beginning of this destruction taking shape. And they know it. Yes, the federal government, the Federal Reserve, the people that controls, which is an association of bankers, banksters, of thieves, okay? who robbed America back in 1913 with the creation of the Federal Reserve and the creation of the IRS. Who said that you were supposed to pay the government, the IRS, 3 months of your paycheck? You buy a house, you don't pay your taxes or your property taxes, even if you pay it in full, and you stop paying it, they come and take it away from you. So you see, those who believe there is the American dream, the people that are only, you have to be asleep to believe it because it's a dream. It's not reality. So civil rights movement, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that Dr. Martin Luther King cannot help it? Cannot help himself. He was a Freemason. It is sad, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ted, I like to call him Ted, Tedros, the director of the World Health Organization, ladies and gentlemen, is a Freemason. Do your research. So the whole civil rights movement was a lie. And you know why it started? So that we can control our black people more. So we can keep them docile, because, ladies and gentlemen, you're talking about civil war. A civil war was about to start, and it was not in the best interest so they brought up this man, Dr. Martin Luther King. And after they didn't have any use for him, what did they do? They killed him. Now you may ask, Ruben, then why did God allow this to happen? Because when you become part of this game, you cannot come out of it alive. See, I don't have that problem, because my kingdom is not of this world, but of a future kingdom which is right around the corner. But before that, a lot of our people will die. Number 5, Margaret Sanger. Back in the 1920s, she was the founder of the birth control movement, or should I say that the founder of the part of the destruction of the black and Hispanic people. In fact, what did she say? We got to find a way to get rid of the weeds. In other words, you have the grass, right? You got to get rid of the weeds. So we, to them, we Hispanics and black people were for her, because she was a eugenic. These people that believe in the perfect white race, pure race. I'm going to see if I can find a links to share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be aware of all the evil. Sometimes evil is too much, because we are living in this evil days, which are the last days, okay? And the links that I will send you will prove that beyond any shadow of a doubt. When it comes to especially black people, where black people are concerned, and Hispanics. So Margaret Sanger, her mission was to kill as many of us as possible. Because the devil have always, conspired against us, because they know that we are a threat. And now that we know the truth, that's why the Davos meeting in Sweden, and now while this January 6th committee is going on, which is a distraction, Bilderberg meeting in Washington, D.C. is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, a storm is coming. You have been bamboozled. You have been distracted. Even though this hearing have been a dart, people are not interested in that. People are suffering, ladies and gentlemen. Inflation, the price of food, the price of gasoline, and everything is being done by design in the name of, which is a lie, and they know it. The thing is, the devil has to have a reason, ladies and gentlemen, to justify himself. And then you got these two-legged demons walking around, John Kerry being one of them, who admitted that he's a Freemason. Okay? He said it, that he's a Mason. So ladies and gentlemen, with the excuse of climate change, these people are about to control your every move. And they are committing crimes left and right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be jabbing our youngers in our society. But it's okay. I'm telling you, God, no one can escape from their Creator. You can even go back into your mother's womb, and there He will find you, because there He let you be born. So He saw you there. Okay, there's nowhere you're gonna hide, and these leaders know it. So that's why they're accelerating their plans. What they call it, the World Economic Reset. Oh, and we have to be careful of we don't have no time. We care about humanity, about climate change. No, ladies and gentlemen, leaders have never cared, especially the descendants of Edom, Esau. Get it through your head. Know your history. See this book? This book is a book of history and an instructional manual book on how to live your life. Okay? And the 10 Commandments right behind me. That's how we should live. Number 6, religions. Again, going back to Martin Luther King, religions. See how they have used religions? But let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen. What has religion ever done for our people? Look at our youngsters. What has the religious leaders done? It's because it's a lie. It's a devil's game. Religion has been the greatest trick that the devil ever invented. In fact, Christendom came out of the Roman Empire in the year 325. And it was being carried out by the emperor at that time, Constantine. That's what the Christendom, which is the Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast, came out of in the Council of Nicaea. So religion is a game. 7, remember the Jim Jones, which I shared that links not too long ago. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jim Jones, the People's Temple, who made up most of the people that were part of his People's Temple was our people, and made them drink out of the Kool-Aid, so to speak, laced with cyanide, which killed them. 960 something people dead. Over 900 people dead, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7, feminizations of the black man. I'm going to show you proof of that through the music videos. I'm also going to send you a video where a young brother is talking about this young man, which is nothing new. I send you links on that in the past. In fact, I even tell you who brings, and I'm getting ahead of myself, brings the drugs and the guns to our community. Like, for instance, Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis, Indiana, Memphis, Dade County in Miami, Baltimore, definitely California, Ladies and gentlemen, it is the United States government that is bringing the arms through the CIA operation, bringing the guns and the drugs so that we kill each other. In fact, and then Black Lives Matter. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Lives Matter is a movement created by the same government, financed by Soros, George Soros, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, one of the founders of the Black Lives Matter movement says, we are trained Marxists. Marxists stand for killing people. Marxism stands for what? Marxism is synonymous with Satanism, ladies and gentlemen. They don't believe in God. That's why you see in Black Lives Matter, you see a lot of people coming on board now. What are they saying? Trans lives matter. You understand? That's why in the civil rights movement, that's why I call it a lie. They tried to put woman's right to abortion there, and then the homosexual agenda, they try to put it in there as well. You understand? So that our people would see that as an acceptable thing when it is not it is not acceptable before our Creator, which is part of the conspiracy. And again, drugs and guns is being brought into our community by design, by the government, so that we can kill each other, ladies and gentlemen, by any means necessary. Our youngster, we kill millions of lives through abortion, ladies and gentlemen, and yet we want our young people to appreciate the sanctity of life. What a joke. You see how the devil makes a mockery of our intelligence? See how he insults our intelligence, ladies and gentlemen? Please wake up, my people. I make this video because I want you to see right through this BS. Because once you see through it, through things, then you will not be deceived. Okay? It's not seeing just things for seeing. It's seeing through things. And this is taught in the Bible. Quickly, let us go to Isaiah chapter 42. I'm only gonna be in Isaiah today. Chapter 42. Actually, let's start at the beginning. Isaiah chapter 3. And then we work our way up. Okay? Isaiah chapter 3. As for my people, in verse 12. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. All my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy paths. Now, when it says here, woman rule over them, is talking about single mom in our community. 71% of African Americans a single mom. I believe it's 68% of Latin American women in the United States a single mom. See, it's a conspiracy, ladies. There's no such thing as family anymore. They have confused and destroyed the family. Family can be anything. Unbelievable. Now let's keep quickly. Let's go to chapter 42. Now this is talking about a young man that are lost in our community, that are destroying each other. Look what they say. Isaiah chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. You understand? Forget about what is it? What is it? I forgot what it's called. 40 acres and a mule? Forget about that. You have been, again, tricked, lied to. Marcus Garvey, his dream was he was being used. He was being used. What are you talking about, taking people back to the motherland? Africa was never our motherland, okay? Our motherland was robbed from us. Our motherland is Israel, the Holy Land, and look what it has become. Have you taken a peek at what is going on here now with Pride Month? Huh? You see the abomination going on there? Okay? So please, ladies and gentlemen, this whole world is dead and doesn't even know it. I hope you are part of the people that God will pick out of 12,000 out of each tribe to bring it up to 144,000. I hope you are one of those people, because we're going back to the desert. And then God is going to deal with these people that have completely destroyed this planet. But it's gonna get worse. I warn you. It's only gonna get worse. So each passing day, you gotta have a stronger relationship with your kid. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. Chapter 51. Chapter 51. I mean, and by the way, the verse that I just read to you, chapter 42, verse 22. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't that talking about our people, our young people? Most of our people are incarcerated. That's part of the plan as well. You think Joe Biden cares about it? No. Joe Biden only cares about giving them clean syringes and clean crack pipe to make sure that our people destroy itself even more. If you don't believe me, just take a look at the Skid Row, not just in LA, in Kensington, Philadelphia. In Kensington Strip. Take a look at that and see our people and everybody, people of all colors, destroying each other. Anyway, it's sad. So again, Isaiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the street, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy people. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done. But I just wanted to quickly expose in the deep trouble that we find ourselves in right now. In fact, you're going to see people that are gangbangers. You're going to see a Spanish young lady talking about twerking and all of that. And you're going to see our sisters and the words that they use in their songs to destroy each other. And you know their hair is not real. You know even their eyelashes are fake, full of tattoo, when the Bible clearly say not to put a tattoo on your body as if you was an animal. Ladies and gentlemen, the only people that are the only living things that should be marked. Now we're not with a tattoo, with something. Usually with something that burns them, are animals, to distinguish them, to make sure that they have your mark, that they are yours. You understand? So when you put tattoo on your body, you are saying that you belong to the devil. Look all the gun violence, all the mass shootings in the United States. That's just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. It's only gonna get worse. Get ready with your Creator, with God, whose real name is Asher Ahaya, which means, from Hebrew to English, I am that I am. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, some of the links that I'm going to send you, you're going to see a Spanish girl called Cardi B. I believe she's a Dominican girl born in the Bronx, who's proud and show it in her video that she belongs to the blood gang. How is this lady a positive influence to our youth? Of course not. None. She's being used by the system to make sure that our people are destroyed. Defund the police, right? Yeah, the police are going to be defunded. So, so this United States of America not only will be divided and be broken off in three pieces, but it will be, ladies and gentlemen, hear me clearly now, it will be martial law. Oh yeah. The United Nations boots will come to America because it's just getting out of control by design. Okay? So, you still think that your vote counts? Man, if you say that to yourself, that your vote counts, then you are insulting your intelligence. If you ever be part of this process, because your vote doesn't count, it has never counted, and it never will. And they know it, but you don't. So they take advantage of your ignorance. Ignorance is bliss, they say. I know their game. I used to be in the military. I used to be a door-to-door salesman. I studied many different religions. I was baptized in one, as a matter of fact, in Pentecostal. I know their game. No man can save you. No religion is how you live your life before God. So God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next round in this war, in this spiritual war that we are fighting. You all take care.